guys, today we're going to do something awesome and amazing. We're going to make some thermite. Yes, that's right, some thermite. I've got some red iron oxide here and some aluminum powder, and if we combine these two in the proper ratio, well, we can just about melt through anything. Alright, so in order to make some thermite, we've got to have our iron oxide and aluminum powders, and I've got a beaker here that we can mix it in. This is just a little screen right here. This will allow me to make sure that we get it all nice and fine as it goes into the beaker. I can put it on top here, and it will let me sieve it or kind of screen it as it goes in, just to make sure we get rid of all the big clumps. Big clumps will be not helpful when we're making some thermite. Also, I've got a couple of weighing dishes here and a nice balance that we can use just to make sure we get our weights right. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the balance and let it calibrate itself. We'll put one of the weigh boats on there and hit the little tare button just to zero it out. That way we can get the proper weight. So we need 1 part of aluminum powder to 3 parts of iron. So we're going to, make a mess. First of all, we're going to make a little bit of a mess. Not bad. But we're going to very carefully sprinkle this in here until we get about 20 grams or so. We'll just make a small batch for now. Maybe we'll do 10 grams and 40 grams of iron oxide. Alright, 10 grams should be good. I want to be careful, this aluminum powder, it's very dusty. We don't want to breathe that dust, that would be super bad. So there we've got 10 grams of the aluminum powder, so I'm going to just set that off to the side here. Yeah, really at this point it's just a matter of running them both through the screen and getting them all nice and mixed up, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. I believe at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we have everything passed through our screen. It should all be of a small enough size that it will be very good reaction when we do our thermite here. So, it's not mixed yet, so you can see the iron and the aluminum in there both, and we're going to mix those together and create a very reactive powder. This is what our thermite looks like now that we've gotten it all mixed together. You can see it's pretty much just a red powder. That's from the high amount of iron oxide in there. So, but it's ready to go, and now we just need to have a little bit of fun with it, huh? One thing about thermite, it is really difficult to get the reaction started using just a flame, even from a torch. And you don't really want to be standing right next to it when it takes off, because it has a tendency to kind of sputter and throw some nastiness all over the place. So I've got a little bit of magnesium ribbon. I'll cut a piece of that off, and we'll use that in order to get our fire or our thermite ignited. There we go, magnesium to get it going. Torch to light the magnesium. And here we go. That's bright. Really bright. That's actually a chunk of molten iron now. So the aluminum powder reacts with the oxygen part of the iron oxide, and that's where we get the nice combustion reaction there. And in turn, that gets hot enough to melt the iron powder that's left, leaving us with a nice solid chunk of iron. So let me get some water, we'll cool that off and have a closer look at it. Alright, so now I've got some water. We'll pour it on the thermite, which is going to make a lot of steam. We boil a lot of that water away. But it will also cool it down enough that we can actually handle it, which will be amazing here. So. Okay, so that was super awesome. We got a really good reaction with our thermite. A few little pieces of iron here. We got just a real small piece, a little bit larger size, and of course we got a really nice large chunk of iron. Now I can prove to you that this is actually iron because I've got a magnet. This is a magnet I stole from a hard drive right here. So it's a very strong neodymium magnet, but it will actually stick to the iron very well. Because it's solid iron, the magnet will actually attract the iron, and you can totally pick it up with just the magnet. So, very cool. I wonder if we can just make that move across the table, like, ooh. Yep, nope, just wants to stick to it. These little chunks also definitely iron, because they will stick to the magnet as well. So very cool. Very neat. We were able to make some iron out of that deal. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thermite is some really cool stuff and can do some amazing things. It can even melt through just about anything. It's super windy outside today, or I would show you some other fun things with thermite, but I'm sure that there will be a revisit to this video at some point in the future. We will have to come back and we'll have to do some crazy things with thermite. If you have something that you think would be awesome for thermite to melt through or to burn through, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to have some great ideas of things that you would like to see thermite interact with. We'll just leave it at that. Basically destroy would be the case. So, alright, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you click that like button down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see me do with some thermite in the future. If it's your first time here, make sure you click that little subscribe button down in the corner there. And aside from that, I'll catch you guys next time.